Today is the day to get your copies of Within the Ring of Fire. Drive through RPG. Go get the first 4 books. You can get them in hardback or softback. You can get them on PDF. You can get PDF and hard or softback bundles. You can get them together and save on shipping. The 5th book, the Book of True Names, will be out rather soon. You can also hit your main man up until Christmas to get a special deal. Every PDF ever made for Within the Ring of Fire, you get 4 right off the bat. The 5th one, the Book of True Names, you'll get before other people have access to purchase that book. And you'll get everything that comes after. Here Be Dragons is being written. The next book after that, which is entitled, is also being written. And you can get a hold of those too on PDF before anyone else for only $75. And there's going to be more Within Ring of Fire books likely to come out after that as well. You want to be able to get a hold of an entire game line for $75, a special for you, Barbarian Horde. Hit me up on Facebook, easiest way to find me. Trying to get a hold of me through here, they've made it so difficult that I don't even know how you're going to do that, but you certainly make that attempt as well, and that offer is good until Christmas. So make sure you get a hold of that and get the Within Ring of Fire books for those RPG fans on your list. Don't waste your money on Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. Don't waste your money on Pathfinder. Get a dark fantasy game that will leave you and your players amazed, that will give you a unique and different RPG experience than you have had in the past. That is a most definite certified statement, and you're going to be most definitely enjoying it. A fast, friendly, easy to use, new user-friendly, accessible, light rule system, and an amazing number of species plucked from the mind of your main man. Species that have never been seen, the like of which before in a fantasy game, and are going to give you the psychological elements weaved of tapestry to put together. This isn't a game about a +3 Warhammer and a longsword and shield. This isn't a game about advancing for prestige classes. This is a game about realizing a unique character and acting them and visualizing them through the burning ether that's shared as the collective space of the game, and plunging that mask that you wear, that catalyst, that character, into the mind of a flame tender, and telling stories that date back and only have appear to a parentage, to scions of those first stories told around man's burning campfire with whirling shadows and lightning in the background in a cave and the howls of wolves. That's a sort of evocative feeling that we want to bring forth in Within the Ring of Fire, and that's what you want to do. That is RPG royalty. That's divine gold and the nectar of immersion. So today we're going to do Monster Ecology. Now, some people have asked for a video on ducats. Now, what the ducats are is anthropomorphic rabbit-like fairies. So what really distinguishes them from other species is they have the closest connection to the astral, the dream, opiate, and in coming close to that, they seem like moving daydreamers, or like they haven't woken up, or like they just woke up. And that can lead a lot of other species to underestimate and misunderstand ducats all the way around. They are tricksters. Really, of all the species, they are the ones that most embody the trickster, which is so well common to the form of the rabbit, to the form of the hare. They are creatures with very good senses of humor. However, they can appear apathetic at times. They can appear very unconcerned with the world because they do not, on a very basic level, interact with the physical in the same way that other species do. They are, in and of themselves, ever so slightly less flesh than other species are. They are ever so much more ephemeral, which it seems almost paradoxical, seeing as they are creatures, at least largely, of flesh. However, they need more sleep or more time, I should say, involved in their meditations than other fae. And that takes up quite a bit of their existence doing such things. They are the children of Kratara, and they are very likely, as likely to target themselves with their jokes as others. Those that attempt to find out the sort of infrastructure of their species and the society of it are often left beyond vexed and perhaps even in a state of extreme confusion, as the ducats that they found to perhaps be the leader one day might seem to be the omega the next, and a large portions of their society to the non-initiated, to those that are perhaps not of their own type, seems counterintuitive and confusing. But again, remember, they do not function fully on the same wavelength, plane of existence, dimension as other species do. They are ever so slightly pulled back more to that space of dreams, to those vivid colors and strange calls, to an ever amorphous shifting reality. And in such places they do better. They are strong against those things of the astral. Their minds strongly working against nightmares or oni that may wish to bring ill fortune upon them. They certainly, those clergy with access to preceptive dreams can be extremely interesting and potent and in their field. And of course, there are also those amongst them that, for their own reasons, will apt and adapt to murder with the flash arrays, realizing that there's certain individuals that just cannot be around anymore. So they're not simple pranksters. They're not silly. They are more different and in a way difficult to understand. They are a walking dream, and in that it can be very interesting. The way I always envision them is very, very slow. Sort of like a little bit of role playing I was doing in the very beginning of the video, to explain individuals that aren't fully there, but perhaps are more fully there than those around them. They are particularly good, as one might imagine, of a rabbit at jumping and hearing. They're also great dancers, perhaps the best dancers in all of Kavega Thale, as is, of course, the custom and wont of their creator, Kratara. And, but of course, being Fae, they are every bit as susceptible to the deadly Ferrum concoction and creation in the name of Tuhul, of Tuhulian blood iron that burns and scorches and terrifies the soul. A friend of mine, she's been in a few of the videos, Jenny Brown. You can definitely see the ducats in that one. The kicking in that one is strong. You can look at some of those videos that, like the mage game that we played, and to show you guys sort of what an awakening scene is. And let's see, another video where we're talking about within the Ring of Fire. Watch those, and sort of that idea. I talked to her, I said, man, you are just exactly a ducats. So I think that be kind of interesting. They have large eyes and rabbit-like appearance. They're not fully like an anthro rabbit, such as a Cheyenne would be very anthropomorphic to a saber-toothed cat or a lion or tiger. They are more, their rabbit features are about as strongly pronounced as, say, a satyr's goat features are. Is to say they have more of a general sort of fey quality or characteristic to them as a satyr would. They are enigmatic and vexing, and of course they speak Setonian, which can go very, very slow and then very, very quickly. Something like that, or is the way I imagine Setonian sounding. Of course, many of these ideas and concepts have been brewing and rolling around in my head for many, many years. When you're putting together a large number of catalysts, you want to bring a tremendous amount of diversity, particularly with the marketing ideas I had, and being able to target and bring in very large numbers of people and finding many different concepts for them. I quite like ducats, and you can see a captain I have on the Red River. She is a captain of a boat, and brings the characters the catalyst from trade to bail, and there's a bit of interaction there. Ducats can also have very bad tempers. This is something that is well known. Could instantly change to extreme aggression, and just a frenzied flurry of kick fitting, and surprisingly animated aggression that may well be met with a very low streak. They can be very bipolar, very moody, and very dark at times, extraordinarily dark at times. Certainly fits in bouts of depression, as well as some very manic periods. I think bringing those sort of aspects and concepts and thinking about a species very much in realistic psychological terms is a great way to help root and ground yourself in playing this other skin and helping you to play them as something as a bit more fully formed and realized than a human in funny hat scenario where you're playing for a +1 longsword bonus, +1 of bows. So let me know in the comments below if you have played it. I know at least one of you watching has, and what you think about the species, how you like them. And in general, just remember, drive through RPG, get your Within the Ring of Fire books. Great Christmas present for the RPG fan in your life or for yourself. I mean, let's be real. Don't you want to feel the burn of RPG flame upon your soul? Get your main man up. $75. Best deal you can get. We'll guarantee PDFs of every single Within the Ring of Fire book ever released. And that's going to get you 4 right off the bat, and it gets you book of true names very quickly thereafter. And otherwise, I suppose early Merry Christmas to all you barbarians out there, and to all barbarians, a good night.